So, a hello to you, Samuel. Could you give a short introduction about yourself?
My name is Samuel. As you mentioned, I've been in the real world for 2 months now, and I'm a semi-professional calisthenics athlete.
Okay, interesting. A very young man, in your case. What got you into the real world?
As most people, watching Andrew Tate, I watched him and I was like, damn, if he made a course, I would buy it. And he launched the Hustlers University, and I was young at that age. I didn't have a credit card or anything, but then he rebranded to the real world. I was like, yeah, I'm going to join.
Okay. And what campus did you get into when you joined?
It was the freelancing campus. I
Okay.
think that the copywriting campus wasn't for me, so I got into freelancing and chose a different skill.
Okay. And what skill was that?
He made a lesson about how you can make money not online, but you can start by having a landscaping business. And I thought about that and I began doing it.
hmm So, how has that progressed for you?
I started by implementing the lessons that you learn in the real world campus, and there were the what was in the in Husserl's University, there was the 100 lessons of business, and Arno went through that, and he talked about how to start businesses with little small beginning capital.
hmm
And because I didn't have any money or almost any money, I was doing it with my friend, and we got an idea to buy just paper. We had a printer, we had everything, and it was a small investment about 15 bucks, and we printed leaflets on the paper and we put them on door handles around our village.
hmm Why on door handles? Why not put it in the mail, as an example?
Yeah, as Dylan said in the campus, you shouldn't put them in the mail because that's something private for the people and they don't check it that often.
Okay. And was that successful then, putting it on the door handles? Did you get people reaching out to you?
Yeah, we had quite a lot of people reach out to us with the first 100 leaflets given. We got about 20 clients, which was unbelievable work for the rest of the month.
So, how much money did you earn in that time span?
I earned exactly 1,500 euros thanks to the real world in 14 years old.
Okay. Very interesting. What do your parents think about that?
Uh, they firstly thought about that I shouldn't join, that it might be a scam, but I persuaded my mom to just buy it for one month, and that if it scams her, I will just give her the money. And that was a motivation to prove to her that it's not a scam and that I will be able to make the money in that time span.
hmm Okay, so you said you started making money about 1.5 months in. So, how did you show her that it was worth renewing to the second month?
To the second month, I was just, yeah, I need one more month, just one more month, and that's all.
And did she see the work you were putting in? Was she seeing progress
Yeah,
from
she
you?
saw the work I was putting in, and yeah,
Okay.
and also my friend's mom was like, yeah, that could be a scam, but yeah, try it.
hmm And what do they think about what you're doing now, earning 1,500 euros in 1 month, again, at your age? How did your
Yeah,
mom react to that?
they are really happy that I'm doing something with my life.
Good. Okay. And how's your calisthenics progressing? What made you get into that? And at what age did you get into it?
I got into it at about age 12. So I've been doing it for 2 years now. Uh, Thanks to Andrew Tate and some calisthenics YouTubers, because Tate said that you need to have physical strength to prove something to the world, that it's physically proven that when you are at least strong and it looks like it, you will be able to better persuade people. And that's one of the reasons that I got into it. The second reason was that it was more of a natural movement than just lifting weights.
Okay. Interesting. So even at that young age, you're already taking physicality very seriously. You have a very
Yeah.
good mindset, entrepreneurial mindset. It's nice to see the real world gave you the direction in that sense. How would I phrase this? How comes you have such a mindset at your age? Is there a specific thing you can attribute it to?
Yeah, I contribute this to Andrew Tate. He helped me a lot with this mindset, and he helped me push through the days that I didn't want to work out.
Yeah, fair enough. And now, going back to the real world, how different is the material within either the freelancing campus or the copywriting campus from what you've seen compared to what's on the internet?
On the internet, it isn't phrased correctly, and the people don't know as much as the professors in the real world.
And just for some context, where are you from?
From Slovakia.
Slovakia, okay. So, yeah, clearly English isn't your first language, but it's still, that's completely fine. I mean, you made it work. And
Yeah,
that's
I
good to see.
also contributed to the real world. I learned English through listening to the AMAs and watching the courses.
And what about the community within the real world? Did they have any kind of impact on you?
Yeah, they had amazing impact because you need people to keep you in check. To Yeah, the fitness campus, there is something like the daily check-in when you put what the plans for the day and stuff like that. And if you lost perhaps a workout and stuff like that, they will motivate you to push through.
So, in those 2.5 months, has your average day changed at all since joining the real world? And if so, how different is it now compared to before you joined?
Yeah, it has changed. I'm more busy now, but that's okay. I have a military type time schedule and a solid morning routine. I'm not coping, training every day, getting the work in, and stuff like that.
So, how many hours are you putting into work every day?
Every day, I put 2 hours into working out, around 3 hours into my landscaping business, and an hour or two a day learning in the real world.
So, where do you see everything scaling for you in about 6 months to 1 year? What plans do you have?
What plans do I have? Expand this business into multiple different villages. I have multiple people right now working for me, some friends that are not lazy because yeah, Tate said that either you use some of your friends to work on a business with you or just forget about them.
Okay, fair enough. What would you say was the biggest challenge you faced when you were first trying to start out your landscaping business?
Yeah, it was getting clients, and the freelancing campus helped me conquer that
Okay.
challenge.
And what would you say have been the biggest insights you've learned from your time within the real world?
Yeah, it the biggest insights it was about from the new campus, as Arno says it, the best campus, the personal finance campus. There are a lot of lessons to learn from there. Arno about 70 lessons. It's unbelievable the content he posts there.
Okay, very cool. So, in terms of questions, that's everything from me because I've asked how your life was before, how you're doing now for future. So I think I'd like to check in with you in about 3 months or so to see how everything is progressing for you, and then to talk more about about your progress, about the scaling aspect of everything. So to end off with my final question, for people who are unsure about joining the real world, maybe they're thinking it could be a scam for $50. What advice would you have to them?
Just, it's not a scam. Try it. It's really good content there and the best $50 investment you will ever do.
Perfect. So thank you for your time. And for people who want to find out more about you or contact you, where can they do so?
They can contact me on Instagram, Samo Street Workout, and also they can watch my videos on my YouTube channel, Sam SW.
Okay. I'll add those to the description of the video. And Samuel, I look forward to the follow up. So all the best to you until then.
Yeah, I'm excited for the follow up.